when I made this offer for the plea deal, my immediate thought was, what about Miley? And dude, I really don't like the idea of going to South America and trying to be with someone else. But I also don't like the idea of living in the United States where Michaela Maroney talks to the FBI, and 6 years later, the guy who covered the whole molestation of a shitload of underage gymnasts by a doctor finally gets put in jail 6 years later. So I guess that means that I have how long until I have justice? Probably 5.5 years. I don't know. When did I send out those letters? That's the thing. So when I say the United States is a piece of shit, is that because the FBI is a bunch of like pieces of shit, like super pieces of shit, and the DEA is a bunch of super pieces of shit? Like, these people have no integrity whatsoever. They have no conscience. That's pretty much it. And so, am I still down to leave? Very. Very. And so, like, if the whole idea of getting me declared incompetent is to get my gun taken away, because you don't think you're going to actually win the legal case because you have no legal case, then why not take the win? You got me to plead guilty. I will never be able to have a gun in the United States ever again while everyone else has a gun. That's fine. And like, all I'm saying is, I do think it's a good deal for the DA. And I think the DA has to live with themselves. And the DA has to accept the fact that you guys are fucking bad people. You are very bad people. Like, you guys have no moral compass. It's kind of like this judge. Don't say that. You'll get put in jail. He'll put you in prison again. They'll try to get you in a fight again. Do it. Do it. Do it. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate all of you. You can't say that. That means you're incompetent. No, it doesn't. It means I fucking hate you. That's all it means. An incompetent person is someone that doesn't understand their legal case. This guy that shot up the Planned Parenthood, which is, that's not a religious type of thing. He was mentally incompetent. He doesn't understand his charges. Yeah, after I've been declared incompetent now, I don't know if that guy's incompetent. Because if there's anything I've experienced is 2 psychiatrists saying that I don't understand my charges. And I'm just saying, like, if there's anything I've experienced is the state of Colorado, which is like fucking overwhelmed by Jewish cops that are what, I mean, maybe, my understanding is that Phil Weiser was actually involved with this in a way that is making Colorado Springs nervous. So maybe he's not. But yeah, wait, hold on. He's a Jewish cop, just like Rod Rosenstein, just like the Attorney General Merrick Garland, just like all these people that want to make sure that they're your cop. They want to make sure they're your judge. They want to make sure that they're deciding your morals. But trust me, Israel's okay. Israel doesn't do anything immoral whatsoever. They just bulldoze people's homes because they need to build homes for Jewish people in the area where they aren't legally allowed to build homes for Jewish people. But don't worry, old Naphtali is a great guy because he reduced the amount of settlements they're building right now. Now, I'm just saying, like, I fucking really have a problem with the Egyptians, and I really have a problem with the Arab people in general. I mean, obviously, but am I a big enough piece of shit to act like Israel? Of course not. And that's the thing about all these Jewish people that like have very strong morals, but for some reason, those morals are only when it comes to interactions with Jewish people. If their interactions are with people that are non-Jewish, do they have morals? I'm not saying all Jewish people, obviously. I mean, the last thing I'd ever believe is Jon Stewart's like that. Unless I would, if he actually is that pro-Israel. I don't know if that guy's actually pro-Israel. I've never heard him talk about Israel. Some people prefer not to talk about it because it's such a freaking embarrassment. All I'm saying is, like, I live in the state with like such a few amount of Jewish people, but then I got to go figure out how to get help from them. It's like, how? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. All I know is I really hate you people. it's like, I don't think you understand how much I hate you. And I think some people think that like maybe I won't hate them someday, and it's like I don't think you understand. Like, you decided I don't have rights as an American citizen because you are a bunch of dirty fucking cops that have no morals. So yeah, declare me incompetent. Put me in the state hospital. Yeah, you know what the CIA is going to do? They're going to probably kill me because they don't want me to start talking. Because they know that the low-hanging fruit is like a nightmare. When I talk about the easy things I can talk about, it's a nightmare for them. And so, like, when I'm trying to make this offer, oh, let me leave the country. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. The CIA, like, if I somehow managed to leave the country, the CIA would have to at least send a bodyguard, or they'd have to assassinate me. And I feel like assassinating me is the easy route, but probably some people in the CIA like me, but it doesn't mean they wouldn't kill me. Because that's, some people it's second nature to kill people. That's the thing. But obviously they haven't killed me yet. So I think that's because the CIA likes me, and they know that I'm on their side. And they like, the last thing they have to worry about is my loyalty. But they do have to worry about my loyalty if someone tortures me. But let's face it, if they torture me, all I can do is make baseless allegations. That what are they going to do? Show a video of me getting tortured and me admitting to what I've basically tried to blackmail the CIA with, or not just CIA, whoever with. I don't know, dude. Dude, you don't understand. Like, I don't want to be hateful. Like, I used to be a Christian that actually had integrity and like that really believed in being a good person. And all I'm saying is, when I look at Colorado Springs and like these religious nuts, and I think about their morals, I see that they have a lot in common with the Arabs. And so I think Christians always think they have a superior religion. But if your religion turns you into that big of a piece of shit, do you have a superior religion? No, you're just pieces of shit.